Hello and welcome to Norwood News. Today is Friday, February 24th, and I'm your host, Brian Boudreau. It's great to have you with us as we end another week here in Norwood. This week on Norwood News, a familiar face stops by to tell us about a star-studded fundraiser. Clayton Cheever delivers this month's moral moment. But first, the Norwood community came together last weekend to celebrate Black History Month with a first-of-its-kind event at Norwood High School. The event was put together by Norwood Police Officer and School Resource Officer Jeffrey Baguma and Morrill Memorial Library Director Clayton Cheever. Cheever describes some of the presentations and entertainment that took place.
So today we are celebrating Black history, Black present, Black future. We are looking at all the beauty that comes from the African diaspora and just some examples of some of the amazing people, artists, scientists, explorers, government people. We just have an amazing spread of people that are represented by our students. We have presentations here in the gym from middle school students. We have some living history people, some people who've prepared speeches to talk about people that they found inspiring. And then in the auditorium this afternoon, we have a long list of performances. We have a fashion show, we have some song, we have some dancers, we have a storyteller. It's just a really rich event celebrating the beauty of African history, present and future. Oh, this event is important because we need to know that everybody is welcome, that we are so much stronger when we work together, and we have such an amazing history, and we have such a promising future when we come together and celebrate the best that we all have to offer.
Officer Baguma describes what this special event means to him.
This event really wasn't about me as an individual at all. It was about everybody who's going through the school system now and is searching and wanting and desiring so much more of the cultural richness, which is so much more than maybe we've learned, yesteryear. This was great because we ultimately knew that we could not do anything alone.
Baguma was originally unsure how the event would turn out, but he is quite happy with the results and can't wait for next year.
Ultimately did not know in the beginning how they would respond, but this is something that's very emotional and in a positive way, seeing how many people are coming out to be a part of this, in terms of we're celebrating Black history, but we're celebrating history as a whole, and all the people coming here are being part of a history. I'm already thinking about 2024. And this can only be expanded through the want and desire of the community. I mean, they came or they're coming out right now. The door won't stay closed, and they're showing that this is what they want. This is something that they want to be a part of. So again, it's not just Black history, it's American history, and it's ultimately more than a month. But all of us will take this month and use it in a celebratory way.
Last fall, retired detective Rich Giacopo sat down with Jack McCarthy to talk about his nonprofit organization, Ricky Inc., which fills backpacks filled with essential personal items to make a less fortunate person's life a little bit better. Ricky Inc. is holding a comedy night in March with some big Hollywood stars. Officer G has more.
Hi, I'm Rich Giacopo from Ricky Inc. We're a 501c3 nonprofit based out of Norwood. We're a charitable organization that provides backpacks and a whole host of other services to people who are in crisis from being afflicted with substance use disorder. We are having a fundraiser here in Norwood. It's going to be a comedy show, a really great lineup of 3 fantastic legendary comedians. The show will be on Thursday, March 30th. The show starts at 7:30, and we have Jimmy Tingle, Steve Sweeney, and Lenny Clark. We really hope that you can join us for that. So if you would like to get tickets, you could go to www.rickyinc.org. That's RICKYINC.org. And there's a link there you can click on. The tickets are very easy to purchase. We do have a 2-tier system on the tickets. There's a $50 ticket that includes a meet and greet with the comedians, and there's a general admission $35 ticket. There's a limit on the $50 tickets, the meet and greet, and we're selling them out fast. So in the words of Jack McCarthy, if you want to do the meet and greet, you should probably get on and buy the tickets now. So hope to see you, And thank you very much, and be safe out there.
That star-studded lineup looks awesome. I better get my tickets today. We'll be right back to visit with Clayton Cheever's Moral Moment, and Ron Marshalsea wraps up the winter sports season before the tourney begins.
Did you know Norwood Community Media has a weekly newsletter? If you are interested in signing up, all you have to do is go to our website, norwoodcommunitymedia.org. Once you're there, scroll to the bottom of the page and click on the Sign Up for Our Newsletter button. All you have to do after that is fill out your first and last name, your email, as well as your zip code. Once you press send at the end of each week, you will have our newsletter in your inbox, ready for you to catch up on all things Norwood.
One of our favorite things each month we look forward to here at NCM is what Clayton Cheever is going to bring up from the Library of Things for this month's Moral Moment. Let's go take a look.
Greetings from the Morrow Memorial Library, Norwood's public library for everyone. I'm Clayton Cheever. I use he, his pronouns, and I'm your library director. I'd like to tell you about a few things happening here at the library this March. In February, we launched our 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten initiative, and this month we're kicking off our first of 3 monthly parenting workshops we're calling Hooray for K. These workshops are designed to help parents and caregivers learn how to prepare children to be ready for kindergarten. The first workshop is all about nurturing language and will help you learn the essential skills and activities that develop language and effective communication, not just for kindergarten, but for home and other settings. Registration's appreciated, but it's not required, so please visit our online calendar or give us a call so we can help you get registered. We're proud to be presenting this program in partnership with the Norwood CFCE, that's the Office of Coordinated Family and Community Engagement, and the Norwood Public Schools Title I program. Did you know that Mother's Day in most Arab countries is celebrated on the first day of spring, the 21st of March? This tradition was introduced in Egypt by journalist Mustafa Amin, first celebrated in 1956 and has since spread around the world. I hope you'll join us on Saturday afternoon, March 18th from 1 to 4 when we partner with the Center for Arabic Culture to celebrate here at the library. All ages are welcome, and we will have events for people of all ages, including some history, a calligraphy workshop, crafts, and storytelling. There will also be beautiful Arabic crafts, arts, and fabrics to admire, and tasty treats while supplies last. This celebration, like everything we do at the library, is entirely free, but we are asking everyone to register so we can plan appropriately and not get overcrowded. Please visit our online calendar or give us a call so we can help you get registered while space is still available. This program is also sponsored by the fabulous Friends of the Library. March is National Craft Month, so I've brought with me our yarn ball winder and Swift to remind you that we have a lot more than books here at the library. With these, you can quickly and easily take that beautiful hank of yarn you got at the store and turn it into an easy-to-use cake. Now, I didn't have a hank handy to demonstrate, but I did start with this ball earlier to give you a sense of the winder at least. Let me show you. So if you have a hank, you put it on here and you basically loop it around the Swift here, then you feed it through the ball winder, or you can start with a ball and you just turn. And it turns it, your hank or your ball, into a cake that you can easily slide off. One of Norwood's hidden treasures is our Library of Things. These are just a couple examples of the many things we have in our collection. I encourage you to check out our Library of Things online to get inspired for all the ways you can benefit from our shared treasures. Now, the library is open 7 days a week, as late as 9 o'clock Monday through Thursday, and we have an incredible number of resources that are available through our website 24 hours a day. I encourage you to visit us at norwoodlibrary.org. And because March is National Craft Month, I'm highlighting Craftsy and Craftsy in Espanol, both of which can be found through the Libby app on your mobile device and on our website under the Databases line of our Digital Resources menu. Craftsy is an online resource with basic instruction to advanced techniques for fabric and yarn crafts, baking, drawing, and much more. It's designed for all creative makers, and with over 1,400 in-depth instructional videos, you're sure to find something to inspire you. Craftsy in Espanol has over 150 more videos in Spanish as well. Now, I've brought some books with me today I'm excited to tell you about. Amina Lukman Dawson wrote Free Water, winner of this year's Newbery and Coretta Scott King Author Awards. This is a lyrical, accessible, historical middle-grade novel about two enslaved children's escape from a plantation and the many ways that they find freedom. Deeply inspiring and loosely based on the history of maroon communities in the South, this is a striking tale of survival, adventure, friendship, and courage. This month, our children's department has also brought back a popular service for teens we call Blind Date with a Book. They've taken some great titles, wrapped them up, put some basic descriptors on the outside to help people like us entice us to pick them up. Then you take them home, see if it's a good fit, and if it's a good match, hooray! If not, nothing's lost. Just bring it back and try again. This one here is for theater nerds, forbidden dating, and asks, do you hear the people sing? Now, does that intrigue you? Come on over and see if you can find your next favorite book on a blind date. Adults and teens alike have told us how much fun they have with this service. Now, this book, We Measure the Earth with Our Bodies, is a novel by Tsering Yangzong Lama. It was first published this past May and tells a story that starts after China invaded Tibet in the 1950s. Two sisters arrive at a refugee camp in Nepal, and decades later, the story of Tibetan exiles continues in Toronto, Canada. With breathtaking scope and powerful intimacy, this work is a meditation on colonization, displacement, and the lengths we'll go to remain connected to our families and ancestral lands. This last book I'm going to show you today may inspire you to express yourself creatively. It's The Islamic Art of Illumination by Sima Unat. This nonfiction book presents classical tazib from the Ottoman to contemporary times. The author, a prominent illumination artist herself, displays her incredible pieces of art, skillfully swirling her imagination together with classical Turkish Islamic patterns of illumination. In richly illuminated designs using motifs such as buds and roses, as well as stylized and naturalistic flowers, she exhibits all of the geometrical, foliate, and floral patterns used in this art. She also takes a closer look at making illumination designs and using various application techniques as she shows all the steps used to make illumination. This has been a Moral Moment. From everyone here at the library, I wish you and yours a safe and happy March. We look forward to seeing you in the library.
Recently, Jack McCarthy sat down with Kerry McCarthy to learn all about the incredible resources available at the Norwood Senior Center.
Welcome to Norwood Digest. We haven't been together in a while on this show.
No, not since I first took the position.
So what's new up there?
Everything.
Good.
Yeah, it's we're having a great time up there. There's a lot of new programs, a lot of new faces.
And just give a couple things. Like, who's eligible to go?
Anyone 60 and older, and you don't have to be a resident of Norwood to come enjoy our programs.
And if I just came out up there cold tomorrow, what would I see?
First thing in the morning, you would see exercise classes going on. We have 17 exercise classes a week. We actually just started an evening program, a yoga class on Wednesdays at 6 o'clock to help those who are working during the day but still want to enjoy some of the benefits of the senior center.
And do you have meals and stuff up there as well?
Yeah, we have a great intergenerational lunch program. We serve lunches 4 days a week, and just this week, we've already probably done 200 lunches. It's a grab and go. Since COVID, we do a grab and go, so people just come up, pick up their lunches. They're welcome to eat at the center as well, but it's a really popular program.
Okay. And so for me personally, I'm turning 65 in May, and so I have to sign up for Medicare. And I didn't know this, but there's help up at the senior center for people trying to navigate through that.
Yep, we have Shine Counselors, which means serving the health insurance needs of everyone. That's what that acronym stands for. Yes, and we have 2 counselors a week, and they're volunteers through a state-run program, and they help folks navigate that crazy world of Medicare and also open enrollment.
So you just don't go up there and expect them to be there?
No, and you have to make appointments because they're usually booked a couple weeks out.
And so what number would you call?
You would call the main number, 781-762-1201, and extension 5 for the front desk, and just ask to get on the schedule.
Tune into the NCM Community Channel in the coming weeks to catch the full show. Now let's throw it over to Ron Marshalsea with the latest in sports.
I'm Ron Marshalsea, and this is your Sports Update. There are a lot of good things happening to current and past Mustangs this week, starting with girls basketball. The Mustangs beat Newton South in a hard-fought close game on senior night and finished 13-7 on the season. Senior Caroline Forrest got to close out her senior night with a win, and junior captain Alexa Corus managed to pull down 8 offensive rebounds and 14 total rebounds in the win. In the IAABO Comcast tournament this past week, the boys basketball team beat Boston Tech Academy 63-60 in the first round, but their 10-game winning streak came to an end with a loss to Natick. At the end of the Boston Tech game with 0.6 seconds left, senior captain Noah Bodette calmly hit 3 straight free throws, sealing the win. The Mustangs finished the regular season with an impressive 16-4 record. The girls hockey team lost to Canton but beat Martha's Vineyard this week. In the win against Martha's Vineyard, goals were scored by sophomore Michaela Brown, junior assistant captains Lindsay Rogers and Michaela Reen, and senior captain Morgan Roach. And with her goal, Morgan Roach continues to prove why she is the captain of this team, scoring her 100th career point.
As Norm in the circle, got, and Roach does it! Oh, what a beautiful combination! As Morgan Roach has given the Norwood Mustangs a 3-2 lead here with 3:21 left.
Congratulations to Morgan and the team on a huge win. Their record stands at 10-7-5 at the end of the regular season. The boys hockey team lost to Milton this week, with the 3 goals being scored by senior captain Sean Dittmeyer, senior assistant captain Connor Lydon, and junior Nick Berardinelli. The Mustangs finished their regular season at 12-6-2. The swim and dive team had a swimmer and a diver represent Norwood this week at the D2 State Championship. Sophomore diver Colleen Sisk placed 27th with 94.5 points after 3 dives, and junior Ana Santana Alcantara placed 22nd in the 100 backstroke with a time of 1 minute 5.05 seconds. Amazing performances all year from both swim teams, and congratulations to Colleen and Anna for representing the Mustangs in the state championship. At the D3 Track and Field State Championship, Tina Fontaine placed 3rd in the 55-meter, Camlo Piccolo placed 5th in the 600-meter, and Dylan O'Brien placed 6th in the 1,000-meter. Congratulations to each runner, and great job representing Norwood. NHS graduate and current Stonehill student-athlete Solomon King continues his winning ways at the NEC Track and Field Championships in Staten Island. King placed in the 60-meter dash, 200-meter dash, and the high jump. His 60 and high jump both got him 4th place, but he took home 1st in the 200 meter with an insanely fast time of 21.44 seconds, which is only 1/100th of a second longer than his Stonehill school record of 21.43 seconds. Congratulations, Solomon. In wrestling news, the D3 State Championship was this weekend, and junior captain Nate Shue finished in 2nd place in the 145 weight class. Congratulations to Nate, and NCM is looking forward to continue to watch him wrestle as he's got 1 more year on the hill. Now, I'm sure there are people watching saying to themselves, well, Ron, when are the next games? When do the boys and girls hockey and basketball teams play next, now that they're all in tournament? Well, I will tell you, audience, I don't know, but you can follow Norwood Community Media on all of our socials, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, to learn where and when the Mustangs will play after they find out their tournament seeding. And that is all I have for this sports update. I'm Ron Marshalsea, and Norwood News will be right back after this break.
Are you a fan of sweets? I know I am. Or maybe just a cup of ice cream or a small frozen yogurt from time to time? Well, this week's Living Local is for you. Let's head to the center of town and get the inside scoop on Daddy's Dairy.
At the end of 2019, a sweet new store opened up in the heart of Norwood Center. Daddy's Dairy, a family-run business, is serving up hundreds of flavors of ice cream at its Central Street location.
So the business is called Daddy's Dairy. We serve ice cream and lots of it. We have lots of soft serve flavors, hard ice cream. We do vegan flavors, a bunch of toppings. We have 5 locations now, and Norwood is our 5th.
Store manager Kylie Siegel has been working in her family store ever since she can remember.
I've been working here for probably all my life as I can remember. Started off as a family business and I started here mopping tables and went to school for a couple years, and I realized it wasn't for me and I'd rather work, and here I am.
The name Daddy's Dairy reflects the family nature of the business.
So my dad has 4 girls, so we always grew up, Daddy, Daddy, I need this, I need that, or whatever. So I know, it stuck. So there's an ice cream shop, so he was like, Daddy's Dairy.
There are many things that set Daddy's Dairy apart from its competitors, but the main difference is the large variety of choices you have at the store.
I'd say what makes us different is that we have a variety of different soft serve and hard ice cream flavors. We have over 200 flavors of soft serves and over 80 hard ice cream flavors. Most places don't carry flavors that are vegan. A lot of people have come to us lately for those, which is great.
Siegel has really enjoyed not only serving ice cream, but taking the time to get to know all the customers that come into the store.
Working here, I think the customer reaction is what I love the most. Our customers have been very friendly. They're very overwhelmed for sure. Definitely walking in here, seeing how big it is and seeing what we have to offer. A lot of our customers come in with little kids, so it's nice for them to be able to sit down, and being one-on-one with customers is, I think, really important, getting to know their names and knowing their order right when they walk in the door. Sometimes I even have it ready before they come up to the register. Getting to know the girls that I work with and the guys, they're just, so friendly, and seeing them start day one to where they are now and seeing their improvements, it just makes me happy knowing that I'm here to help them and work with them and teach them new things.
It didn't take long to realize how special of a community Norwood is.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, Norwood, I feel like it's such like a tight-knit community, and everybody knows everybody. And just being here for only a couple months, I feel like I've met so many different people. Like I've met Maria and Despina, Paul at Common Cafe, Charlotte at Charles River Running, all the wonderful ladies and men that work at Lewis's, just people all over local here and just trying different places, and it's really a nice town.
If you are interested in learning more about Daddy's Dairy and what they have to offer, follow them on social media.
So we are on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on Twitter. All of our menus are listed online. I believe it's daddysdairy.net. All of our, we do promotions, specials, and all that on Facebook. They can follow us on that to find out more information.
Well, that's all for Norwood News. To stay up to date with Norwood Community Media, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. As always, thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend.